I am so excited by Bella Beaute Bar's latest launch. This is the Dead Roses 2 palette, but does it hold up to Bella Beaute Bar's beautiful indie eyeshadow formula? Let's find out. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole. I love fun, bright, colourful makeup, and if you do too, you're in the right place, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We do also have a membership that you can join should you wish to. That is also down below. Give this video a like if you enjoy it, and let me know, have you tried this palette yet? Because I am so excited to get this on my eyes. This is the new Bella Beaute Bar Dead Roses 2 palette. If you're into grungy colour stories, I think you're really gonna love this one. I am so excited to put this on my eyes today. I'm going to insert some swatches here. Okay, swatches done. Let's decide what we want to do. I definitely want to use this bright, like neon green called Wilt, and then I think I'm going to do purple. The purples. I have still got one of the things on here because I can't get it off. Oh, got it. I've got it. Right. Okay. So that's what it actually looks like. Just realised then, I was like, ah, that's still there. I'm very excited for this. I think we're gonna start on our outer corner, and I'm gonna go in with a Glisten Cosmetics EB2 brush, which is like a small fluffy brush. This is stained, but it is clean. And I think we're gonna go straight in with it, and we're gonna do Wither first, which is this one here. It's got a little bit of kickback on that one. I'm gonna start pressing this into the outer corner. I'm going to apologise for the lighting today. If you don't know, I use natural lighting and the sun keeps coming out. Peculiar for February. And there it goes again, away. So yeah, if the lighting keeps changing, that's why. Okay, this shade is super pretty. Okay, I'm going to do kind of like a rounded shape today, I think, because I've done a lot of quick creases with that kind of traditional like winged out look lately, and I want to do something a little different. So I'm taking this up above the brow bone, and then from there kind of rounding it out. And we're more packing the shadow on currently rather than blending it. And I'm just going to pack some of this into the first kind of half of the crease. The shade is beautiful. It's actually a little bit more pink than I thought it was going to be. That is stunning. Definitely is some fallout though. Also, please ignore all the glitter all over my face. I've just filmed my palette bingo with the Angelic and the Gothic palettes from Cosmic Brushes, and there was a lot of glitter involved. Okay, I'm going to take a P. Louise E70 now, which is like a small blending brush. And I think we're going to go into Loss, which is this beautiful pink here. It's like a mid-tone pink. I'm going to start packing that. Okay, and then what I want to do with that Lost shade is I want to also take this down, and this is what we're going to blend that beautiful bright yellow into. So I'm just packing it a little bit further along than we did with It, and I'm just making sure that's really diffused out there. Okay. We're going to go back in with the EB2 from Glisten. I just want to intensify this. Make sure it's not lost any of its depth. Okay, I kind of would like a baby pink, but we don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use this morning shade here, which is a very like light grey, for my most outer blending shade, just because I think it'll be an interesting combo. Kind of blowing it out into like a smoky grey, slightly pink shade. That is a really interesting shade. Like swatched, it looks like nothing much, but mixed with that pink, it's like a gorgeous like smoky grey, pinky kind of shade. I really like that. Okay, and then we're going to go back into Lost and just re-intensify that. Taking a very, very small blending brush from Unicorn Cosmetics going into Wither. I don't even know if Unicorn Cosmetics are a brand. I think they are. They do the lashes, don't they? And then we're just going to do little circular motions. And I'm going to use that same brush to intensify Lost as well. And again, wiping it off and going in with Morning. Ooh, okay. I need to blow my own eye. I can't do that. That's not possible. I feel like these are more powdery than the normal Bella Beaute bar formula. I don't know, I could be dreaming, but I definitely feel a little bit more soft. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, I'm going to grab the P. Louise Cut Carver, which looks like this. It's basically just Vaseline in a tub. If you want to do this and you don't have this, just use Vaseline. I was tricked into buying, well, I wasn't tricked into buying it, but I didn't realise what it was going to be until I bought it, and then it came and I was like, well, it's just Vaseline. So, you know. So we're just going to load up a flat brush with this, and I don't know how I want to cut my crease. Quite high, I think. Is this the neatest cut crease I've ever done? No. But if you've been here for the eye eczema saga, my eye is still sore, so I don't want to go too mad. Right, okay, let's grab another flat brush. Right, okay, what do I want to, I really want to use this one. This is Torment. Oh, yes, absolutely, we're putting that on the lid. Do we want to do a little bit of Perish first, though? Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of Perish, which is this one here. If you struggle with a cut crease and kind of packing the shadows on once you've done the cut crease, I would highly, highly recommend these P. Louise. They are specifically like the cut crease brushes, because they're just shaped really nicely to help, and I really enjoy them. I don't know whether that's as dark as I want it to be. This shade is stunning, like really, really beautiful and sparkly. I don't know whether it's picking up on camera. Whoa, the sun. The sun! Okay, and then we're going to go into Torment, which is the shade next to it. This looks like it's a more like chunky shimmer formula. Let's have a go. Oh, okay, it definitely is. I'm going to leave a little bit of the inner corner as well, because I think I want to use that yellow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is stunning. That is absolutely glorious. I don't know whether you can see it. The sun! That is incredible. Oh my god. Every bloody time with Bella Beaute bar. The shimmers are just absolutely breathtaking. Right, we're gonna go in now with another small blending brush. This is a P. Louise E93. I'm gonna go into that Wilt shade. Okay, I was gonna say I'm really hoping this is vibrant, but it looks it from that. Oh yeah. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. You guys know I love a green and pink moment, and that is giving me life. Where have I just put that brush? I do not know. Right, I'm going to go in with a very small brush from Jordana Tisha, the JTE4 and Reflection. These are just so stunning. I love. And then I'm going to go back in with Torment just on my finger, just to make sure that is like as impactful as I want it to be. Stop. Stunning. Might actually go in with a little bit of Perish on that small brush, just to see if we can deepen it up just a touch. It's not a whole lot of base pigment to it, so it definitely needs like a bit of building. I feel like none of these three shimmers that I've used today have got a lot of base to them. They're definitely more like a toppery kind of shimmer. I don't know whether you can see me at all. I'm not gonna lie. Right, I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna do my other eye, I'm gonna do the rest of my face, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bring over some gems, because I just feel like maybe some little moons would look cute, or maybe some like spiky triangles. Maybe spiky triangles. I don't know. I'll do the rest of the look and then I'll come back. Right, okay, we have the rest of our makeup on. I have pulled out Glisten Vanilla, and I think we're gonna just line the cut crease. Okay, so I've pulled out Glisten Vanilla, and we're gonna follow around the cut crease. Is this gonna last like 4 seconds on my hooded eyes? Yes, but it's so worth it. I always leave this like a good like 10 minutes to dry, or else it ends up all messed up. I feel like the bakers from Bake Off. If anybody's wondering, these lashes are the Superdrug Studio London half lashes, which I absolutely love. Right, does it need gems? I'm thinking maybe just one like little star. Okay, so I don't do anything fancy with my gems. I just stick them on with lash glue. I don't even know if you can buy gem glue. I don't know. These are technically nail gems. So they're kind of rounded, which makes them very hard to pick up and stick down. And you end up with lash glue all over your tweezers, so, you know. Sometimes I use a specific pair, but today I'm just using the pair I've got on hand. I'm literally just going to stick that there. But as you can see, because they're nail gems, it kind of fits really well to the contours of the eye, which is handy. Remember to wipe this off in between gems, or else your new gem will get stuck, and it's just a whole mess, to be honest. I've just realised this is a new lash glue and I don't know whether it dries clear. Oh well. Right, okay. So, that is my look. With the new Dead Roses 2 palette from Bella Beaute Bar. I'm obsessed. I love how this look came out. I love the greens and the pinks and the purples together. It's stunning. I cannot wait to play with this more. What do we think of the look? Let me know all in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Cola the Ball, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!